Admirals scare the shit out of me. Every time they appear, trouble happens, it's bad news, all hell breaks loose, and now that we're at the very, very end of the Wano arc, going into the final saga, we're having Green Bull. Green Bull has arrived. Green Bull is above Wano. Hell's gonna break loose, it's gonna get crazy, and I'm here today to go and find out who Green Bull is, what Green Bull's powers are, so that I can get mentally and emotionally prepared for when the next chapter drops, chapter 1053. The fact that we are getting a month-long break after this chapter only makes me more anxious. It makes me more afraid, and I want to do everything I can to prepare myself. So, if you guys haven't done so already, be sure to go and like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for all the latest One Piece series, discussions, and reviews. I have a good idea that he is going to be grabbing Robin in some capacity. Not in that way. He is going to be capturing Robin. Whether that means that she's going to vanish, like when Kuma went and made everybody else vanish at the end of the Sabaody arc, remains to be seen. But I do believe that Robin is going to get the brunt of whatever is going to happen next chapter. So, I want to see what everyone's thoughts are to Green Bull. What is Green Bull's motive? What is Green Bull's appearance? What is Green Bull's powers? I want to find out this sort of stuff. So, I am going to be scouring the internet to find for answers. So when it comes to Oda's characters, we know that he likes to go and take a lot of inspiration from real life figures. And especially with the Admirals, we know that he likes to go and take inspiration from popular Japanese actors. So, I saw this very popular post on the One Piece subreddit this week, and I believe that it is a nice point to put across when it comes to Oda's inspiration for Green Bull. So in this post on Reddit, we can see that there are a number of Japanese actors that take inspiration for the Admirals. And so with this trend, we have an actor that looks to be the person that Oda has taken inspiration for Green Bull. And I mean, he's a pretty good looking guy. So here is another example of Oda's inspiration for the Admirals. So we can see Fujitora there, we can see Kizaru there, and down the bottom is who we believe is the inspiration for Green Bull. So Yoshiro Harada is believed to be the inspiration for Green Bull. And I mean, Oda has said previously in an SBS, this guy looks pretty cool. So he looks like a pretty cool dude. If my man Green Bull is rocking the sideburns, it's over. Like this look here with the wavy hair. I mean, this is a cool looking dude. And from what little we've seen in terms of silhouettes and that sort of stuff, it looks like it could be going that way. And it is a famous Japanese actor, which he takes inspiration for. So, I like the chances for this character. It seems like a lot of people are on board for this particular actor being the inspiration for Green Bull, so I'm totally on board for that. Another image of the actor, again, looks to be on point from what we've seen in the silhouettes for Green Bull. Okay, so next I'd like to go and have a look to see what kind of powers is Green Bull going to have. The big belief is that he is going to have a plant-related fruit, and also the fact that we saw that little glimpse of Green Bull in the previous chapter flying around what seemed to be like a plant petal, it could potentially be going in that way. But also, I want to know exactly how is his ability going to relate to potentially Wano opening up, because we saw in the previous chapter that there was cracks forming at the entrance of Wano from Kaido and Big Mom's holes in the ground. So I imagine that's going to collapse and that's going to open up Wano, because you see the Gorosei are trying to go and find a way to get in. They've said there's no way to penetrate Wano with the borders up and not with our numbers. So having Wano open up with the front collapsing from the holes from Big Mom and Kaido would allow this to happen. And so I imagine Green Bull is going to be the one to cause this. But how exactly is he going to cause this? And how does this relate to Robin being captured with Green Bull's powers? We're going to go and find out. Okay, so this is an article from Epic Dope, and it was released on the 21st of January this year. And let's see what they have to go and say about Green Bull's powers. So they're claiming that they'll have a mythical Zoan Devil Fruit power, with Fujitora having a Paramecia, Kizaru having a Logia type. All three Admirals will have all three Devil Fruit types. That makes sense. The one thing we know about him is that he was strong enough to become Admiral without having eaten for full 3 years. It's been a while, so he became Admiral without eating for 3 full years. That's a weird way to get yourself to become Admiral. Fair enough. Some fans have followed this line of reasoning to theorize that Green Bull having some plant type of devil fruit power. That's interesting that they tried to tie in the fact that he hasn't eaten for 3 years, that he has a plant-based ability. I guess to do with photosynthesis. He is also shown saying that he was too lazy to eat, longing under the sun in Mary Jo's for Fujitora. Okay. If he has plant-like abilities, he can photosynthesize energy from the sun to turn it into sustenance. Also, the green in his name could make this theory a pretty obvious one. Green Bull's Buddha-like ability to fast can also be explained through other theories. A crocodile devil fruit could be the answer. Okay, wait. Okay, I think this theory might be true. Crocodiles are green? Done, confirmed. They are primeval creatures, strong enough to have battled dinosaurs. Fair enough. They can also go long periods without eating. Okay. And will typically not move unless absolutely necessary. Additionally, a male crocodile is also called a bull. I'm quite fascinated by this whole idea about the line of him not eating for 3-4 years, and that he's been under the sun so that he can photosynthesize energy so that he can have more sustenance, and that he didn't really need to go and eat because he was just chilling, hanging out, having a great time. That's interesting. And also that we saw him having some sort of plant flying around going into Wano. That's very interesting too. It's looking like the plant-based ability is ringing more true. There's also a fun theory going around that where Luffy is going to fight Akainu because they pretty much have red as their primary color. You have Kizaru going to fight Sanji because they have yellow as their primary color. And then you're going to have Zoro fight Green Bull because they have green as a primary color. That's a very fun, quirky way to pair up these matchups. And at the moment, it seems pretty dead on. But with what's happening, I don't think that we're going to have a confrontation between Green Bull and Zoro. If it happens next chapter, it's over. Like, to go from just us chilling, hanging out, Zoro has literally just woken up. This man has been drinking, he's been recovering, and then you're going to have an Admiral step in. If Zoro flicks a switch and jumps out to go and save the crew, this man can go no wrong. I mean, I know he's capable. That's my man. That's my man. Every time an Admiral appears, I shit my pants. All hell breaks loose. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a month-long break after this. I expect Wano to crumble. I expect it to open up to the world. I expect the fleet to come on in, ready to go after the Straw Hats in Wano. I expect Robin to be captured in some capacity by Green Bull in next chapter to lead into the start of the final saga, where we could potentially go after Robin. Robin could be taken back to the Gorosei. That would be nuts if we go straight to the Gorosei after Wano to go and take back Robin. The possibilities are endless, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think that he is going to be having a plant-based devil fruit? Do you think Robin is going to be captured in the next chapter? And what is going to be the massive cliffhanger to leave us on the month-long break towards the final saga? Let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you all have an awesome day. Take care, and I'll see you all on the next one.